Hi everybody. So I wanted to come to you today with a really important message that I want to get out to my fellow African Americans. And that message is this. I know that we are, going through just such a terrible time right now, and we are all so fed up and so just at wit's end and frustrated and just angry, and we just don't know what to do. But I want to encourage you guys to think about something that you may not have thought about before. There is a psychological mental health term called RBF. RBF stands for racial battle fatigue. Racial battle fatigue is a term that was coined in, I believe, 2003. And what racial battle fatigue describes is the things that African Americans go through based on our history of our ancestors being enslaved, our history of our parents and grandparents being discriminated against, Jim Crow, and also all the things that we see daily on the television, in the news, on the blogs, in the media, everything that we see. Every time you see a black man killed, every time you see a black woman killed, every time you see, anything, related to, hate crimes and things that we've gone through, it can lead to racial battle fatigue, RBF. Some of the symptoms associated with RBF are like hopelessness, sleeplessness. It causes your faith to be, shaken. There's so many things, but what it really does contribute to is anxiety. And the one thing we've not done is, acknowledge our own mental health. We cannot be okay when we continue to see people that look like us, people that look like our spouses, our children, killed every day. You're not okay. I'm not okay. You're not okay. 9 times out of 10, you're suffering from racial battle fatigue. The reason why you probably don't acknowledge it as a big deal is because it probably has become your norm. It's probably become your normal to have these feelings. You may even have described it as saying, well, it's all part of being black, but it isn't. And so the real point that I want to make, in addition to the fact that, black mental health matters, is that if you really want to get the government's attention, start getting treated for racial battle fatigue. Start going to your doctors. Start going to your employers and letting them know that you're suffering with this illness. Start letting them know that you're suffering with anxiety related to racial battle fatigue. Because what happens is mental health and disabilities as a whole are covered under federal law. They're covered. So that means that if you can't go to work due to your racial battle fatigue, it's covered. If you can no longer function in normal society due to your racial battle fatigue, it's covered. If you are pushed to the edge by someone who targets you or calls you the N-word or anything like that, and you react in a certain way, you can say it's due to your documented and diagnosed racial battle fatigue. Now, this is not some gimmick. This is not something that I'm trying to have you do that isn't real. This is something that we really deal with. You just have not acknowledged it. You just have not gotten it treated. This is how we get the government's attention, by, number one, hitting them in the pockets. Letting those healthcare providers and letting those, health insurance companies start treating you for this. Let them start diagnosing you with this, and let there start being a record of us being treated for this, and then it can be taken seriously, and that's just yet another way that we can address the injustices that we experience, and, just the horrible, evil that we experience at the hand of government policy and at the hand of our government ignoring our life. I'm fatigued. I'm emotionally fatigued. I'm wore out. It affects my sleep. It affects my daily living. It affects everything. I'm going to get treated. I'm going to call someone and I'm going to get treated. Another thing that you may not know is most insurance companies offer something called teledoc. Teledoc is when You can sit right in the comfort of your home, even on a weekend at night, and you can actually do a FaceTime um, appointment with a doctor, specifically a mental health provider, and the co-payment is cheaper. I know for my insurance, the co-payment normally is like $30. For Teladoc, it's $10. So you can start getting this. There's also other benefits that come with those that have been diagnosed with disabilities. There's also other protections and other coverages that you may be eligible for, but because you're white knuckling it, because you're just being strong as black people are, you know, you are actually making things worse for yourself. Get treated. Get treated. Acknowledge your mental health. Have your mental health diagnosed. Please repost this video, tag, you know, as many as you can. Get the word out, you know, to our fellow melanated people that these are the things that we need to do. This is how we get the attention that we need, is by doing it this way. You know, my heart is heavy as yours is, and you know, we're all doing the best we can. This is just something that we can all do in addition to everything else that we've been trying to do to get these matters addressed. So God bless you all, and I will talk to you soon.